I've been mystified by the number of people who says, not just in this newsletter's comments section, but in real life, who refuse my exhortations to watch the Apple TV series Pluribus. I said Publius, it's Pluribus. Now, he wrote a rave review the other day, and I started reading and I went, nope, not interested, Rod. Thank you very much. You're wrong. As a matter of fact, I need to start taking back to Substack and start writing my opinions on this stuff. But this piece right here, this video right here is going to serve as my response to Rod Dreher and others like him. You're wrong. You know, this idea here, this is what the good Catholics like Brother Andre Marie and our beloved sisters and brothers at the St. Benedict Center would call the sin of indifferentism. Oh, it's okay. They're not harming anyone. I know indifferentism is indifferentism of religion. Nobody needs to send me a reminder, a piece of hate mail. I'm just using indifferentism in this particular interest that people are like indifferent about. Well, no, they're just gay. Well, no, they're not gay. I told my children, well, that's not good. They shouldn't be. Well, Dad, no, God's law is eternal. I'm not going to argue with you about it, child. I'm just telling you it's morally abhorrent, and heaven forfend you should ever practice it. So don't. And pray for your friends that are in that situation that they stop. And of course, they look at me like, oh, yeah, so, yeah, Dad, he's just, he's this and that and the other. He doesn't get it. And okay, fine. Dude, I planted the seed. And I think that this is, I think that young people, and I'm going to keep telling my daughters this, young people can get this. So don't give up on them. So Dreher's droning on about this, and he just doesn't understand. And so he says, all these people that are refusing my exhortation to watch the show just because the lead character is a lesbian. The reason is simple. They believe that this is bound to be yet another woke sermon from Hollywood. I tell them that no, the lesbianism of Carol Sturka is only incidental to the plot, and that if anything, the series is anti-woke, but they don't care. They've had it with Hollywood and homos all the damn time. You know, I was thinking about it like this last night. You have to twist my arm to make me watch a self-consciously Christian movie because of lots of bad experiences with preachiness. It's not, Rod, she's not incidental to the story. She is the story. Now, let me tell you, I watched the first 2 episodes. I went, that's it. I have enough to review it. I'm out, not watching it anymore. Her lesbianism has made her dystopian. She has a dysphoria, okay? And the way she reacts to things, I'm sitting there going like, why would you? I wouldn't react to that way. And by the way, there's no mention because, it comes up. Well, how are we going to repopulate the earth? And she looks at the guy and the guy goes, oh, okay. Like, in other words, like I'm a dyke. That's not going to happen. So ostensibly one of the last women left on earth, who's still kind of of childbearing age, is refusing an intimation that she may be called upon to be Eve and restore the human race by having babies. I'm not making this up. During the first 2 episodes, she has flashbacks to her time with her lesbian lover. There are times when they're macking down on one another, and it's too much. You did not, Apple, you did not have to put a bull dagger, flannel shirt wearing, butch haircut, butch lesbian in the lead role at the end of the pandemic Earth. You certainly didn't have to put her in the role where she ostensibly is one of the women that's going to have to save humanity. And the last time I watched the show, and I'm not watching anymore, she was refusing. This is sci-fi, dystopian fare that is written by women for angry, ugly women. It is not written in the classical sense that good literature is written. Oh, but there's this and there's a plot. There are weirdos. The only people that survive are wackos. The one guy that supposedly survives is a nympho. He's sexually deviant compulsive. Everyone in the show that you meet is a sexual wacko. So don't watch it. Apple, you can do better.